buzzword of human behavior that we use to describe our psychological actions. It can be said to be the quality of always fighting back in difficult situations, but sometimes perseverance is more than just a heroic face against all odds. Sometimes perseverance is the will to continue with the daily life when all the world's troubles are on your back. Before I moved to Montverde, I lived in a town near Sydney, Australia called Newcastle. I had a great childhood with both my parents and my sisters living in a house on the coast. Towards the end of 2017, things for me were on the up. I had just finished my sophomore year and I had made my first state team in basketball. I was happy, my family was happy, and things were on the up. And then, in January of 2018, my mum was diagnosed with cancer. Some might think that damaging news like this will hit you like a truck. It is shown almost everyone that damaging news like this will hit you almost as if it was like a math test, right in your chest. Yet for me, this was like a parasite that festered inside my stomach, day after day, planting tiny little seeds of doubt within me every time my parents got back from the hospital. I was scared, so it's no wonder if anyone found out that I stopped socializing with my friends, stopped giving effort at school, stopped showing for basketball events, but I didn't. Because something like this, for me, sure, doesn't consume your thoughts for a waking moment. I'm scared whenever I see my mum with a little less hair every day. I'm scared every 2 weeks when she comes home from chemotherapy and doesn't have the energy to walk around. But there's one important thing that kept me going. 2 years beforehand, one of my good friends, whom I also played basketball with, had their father diagnosed with lung cancer, despite never smoking a cigarette within his life. I saw firsthand the slow demise of which his health would evolve to be, and could see my friend's eyes to the sharp truth of his father's fate, but had no means to muster the words. The greatest gift that my friend would give his father was the bravery to persevere up until his passing, and to prosper in his own path in life. I was inspired by my friend's strength. The best way to show my mom I was grateful for her was to keep continuing with my life and succeed in the best way possible. I knew that if I tried hard at school, gave all my efforts in athletics, and talked to my friends about my problems, she'd know I was giving the best for her, and she wouldn't have to worry about me. Gradually, day by day, life continues. Life will continue with or without you present, without you engaged in your own life. Time is constant. Emotion is constant. So it's important that your effort in life is also constant. Give those that deserve your time. Love your loved ones, even when they need it most, just like my mother did during her battle. The little things we appreciate or receive take no effort to give, so give everyone a positive life when we go through this time. In August of 2018, my mother was declared cancer-free. And so from that point forward, I knew the best thing we can do for each other is to persevere. There will be obstacles in your life that you will find incredibly hard. The speed at which life moves, it's hard to grab on track and hold on to responsibilities or your hobbies at hand. It's hard to think that anyone can understand or relate to what you're going through, but people do understand. All of us persevere in one way or another on a daily basis, whether we realize it or not. My final statement will be, you guessed it, to persevere. Persevere for your friends, your families, your loved ones, and yourself. You never know what anyone is going through at any